Welcome to Simply Sprout Farms.
What's up, guys? This is John, Simply Sprouts Farming. What is your name?
Bradley, you don't know me.
It seems like every time we do a video, he gets bigger. Anyway, this is John at Simply Sprouts Farm, and today we are going to do another video on making your own homemade chicken feed. And mainly because we did a video last and we split it in two, and for whatever reason, everybody watched the first part but not the second. So I want to do one all-inclusive, really quick. But there's quite a few videos online right now. They're pretty popular, and they're mixing stuff up in certain quantities. We're getting anywhere close to the minimum of 16% protein, and really, for everything I read, you need to have at least 20%. So we're going to mix it up right. So stay tuned. We're mixing it up today at Simply Sprouts Farm. Okay, so what we've got here is all kinds of stuff. All right, we've got some whole corn, Producer's Pride, whole oats from Producer's Pride, and black oil sunflower seeds from Royal Wing. These three.
And Pure Bites.
Yeah, and these things called Pure Bites. These are liver bites.
And Calf Manna.
Calf manna. And then some mealworms.
Mm-hmm.
Now everything but the Pure Bites we got from Tractor Supply. This we actually ordered from the place where my mother-in-law, who lives with us, gets all her stuff. And where is that? It's called Chewy. Yes. So.
And sometimes Mom, because we have two cats.
Yes. And so the reason why we're putting this in addition to the calf manna, is because these three things here, the whole corn, the oats, and the black oil sunflower seeds, have nowhere close to anywhere minimum that chickens need. And we'll explain that here in a moment.
And
okay, so in addition to the ingredients that we're going to use, a couple of things you're going to need a bucket to put it in, a nice clean bucket. And what else? What do you got over here, bud?
I have three pocket knives that we're probably going to use this one because these are.
Yeah.
We don't want to use these much because they're kind of old.
If we can't get into the bags the traditional way, you know, they say easy open, but sometimes this one opened pretty well, but sometimes they don't open very well. And you need a scale at some point, and you need something to measure in. And you put the thing on here to measure. Make sure your scale zeroes out. And this one here, you hit this and it zeroes out, so you're not weighing this as well. Okay, we're going to do 5 pounds of corn for this mix, just because it's winter here in Virginia and corn keeps chickens warm. Corn does not have a whole lot of protein. It's mainly a filler, but it'll help them keep warm. Okay, oats again aren't the best for protein content, but they make up some good volume. So we're doing 4 pounds of the oats. Alright, so the beef liver and the Manna Pro is 10 pounds, and we're putting the whole thing in. Beef liver is 64% protein, and it's 1 pound.
Pour the whole entire thing in there.
Yeah.
Then it'll be perfectly nice.
And Bradley's going to spin it up a little bit. The Manna Pro here is 25%. Alright, so the black oil sunflower seed takes up a little bit more volume, so I only did 2 pounds of that. And again, if you look at the label on this, it's only 14% crude protein. I don't know if you can see the whole thing or not, but it's 14%, which is again not enough to get us to 20, especially if you add in corn and the oats, which are 8 and 9%, which we'll show you here in a minute. So what I've done is we've kind of got them in 2 buckets now, kind of sifting back and forth to try to get things mixed up, and we'll continue to do that. Alright, so I actually did some back of the envelope calculations, which I'll show you in a moment here, but we need about 1 pound of mealworms. And mealworms, this is a pound because they don't weigh anything, so it's a lot. We'll weigh that in. Okay, so we got it all in here. It actually fits in one bucket like normal, but like I said, it's helpful if you have two to kind of mix things around, but it is all the way to the very top here. Alright folks, so people have asked, where do I find this protein percentage? How do I figure that out on the bag? Alright, so here's the Pure Bites here, okay? So we switch it over to the back here. And if you look here at the bottom, like down here in this corner here. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit more. See, it says 64. So that's the number you would use on your spreadsheet, is 64%. Now, alternatively, if we look over at something we didn't use this time, this is just regular sunflower seeds, not the black oil sunflower seeds which we use this time. But I have used these, and I have used these and the black oil at times. And you can see here, it's got the total protein down here of 6 grams. And sometimes they put recommended daily value. That's not the protein percentage. The protein percentage formula, it is the protein, which is 6 grams, which is 1 serving. And so how big is a serving? Well, it's right up here. Serving size is a 1/4 cup, 31 grams. So you take the 6 and you 1, and that gives you the percentage of protein in these organic sunflower seeds. That happens to be 19.3%, which isn't great because we're still trying to get to 20. So you want stuff that actually can counterbalance so much of this other stuff like the corn and the oats. And I should first point out, when I was talking in the video about using the whole bag, I was talking about using the whole liver bites, not the Calf Mana Pro. That would be a little bit of overkill. Calf Mana Pro is good. 5-10% is good for a total, but not a whole bag of that. That was an error on my part. But anyway, so we figured out the protein percentages based upon how I just showed you, and this is the pounds we use. So what we had to do was, and I'll show you here in a minute, we had to go back and add a little bit more mealworms into this to get us to where we wanted to be. But you take the pounds and multiply by the protein, and that's the 0.36 there. You add this up, you have 3.305 pounds of protein out of a 16-pound bucket. So that percentage, 3 divided by 16, is 20.34%. Now, if you do these formulas correctly, like I said, we had 1 pound of mealworms to begin with. It was only at 17.87. I know a lot of you guys are not good with Excel, but you can enter stuff. I mean, you can go into something and say, oh no, we're using 2 pounds of oats, and we're only using regular sunflower seeds, so we'll change this. And you'll get the right formulas down here. So I have this, which I have in Excel, as well as I have a separate blank template if you have a lot more that you want to add in. I mean, chicky babies like variety, so if you want to add a lot of stuff in, you can do that and come down here and get the protein percentage. The email address to send to, just put in the subject line that you want the chicken Excel food calculator or protein calculator or something, and we'll get that over to you. And it's Sprouts with an S and Farms with an S. I will send you the spreadsheet just as a thank you for watching the video. Obviously, we hope you subscribe to our channel, but as a thank you for watching the video to the very end, we can do that for you. Okay guys, we hope you enjoyed our video on making chicken feed. And if you like our videos, please click like and please
subscribe. For more videos.
We'll have some more videos coming up. We've got some that we still have not finished producing from this past summer with our squash bug wars. We'll continue the squash bug wars and some other things as time permits. But until then, this is John, and what is your name again?
Bradley.
Oh yes, Bradley from Simply Sprouts Farm, saying take care, God bless, and we'll see you soon. Okay, in addition to the ingredients, whoa, that would have been catastrophic. Let's start over.